Hi guys, it's Holly and today you're joining me at Gravity Tattoo and I'm going to show you my latest drawings book. So this is a book that I keep on the coffee table at work, so when you're waiting to book in, this is a book that you can flick through. I put all of my tracing paper drawings in it. So these are generally traced directly from my sketchbook and then I assemble them all together into this great big photo album. This is probably spanning from maybe the last 8 months. So we've got 8 months of drawings and then I'm gonna attempt to patch in pictures and videos of the tattoos that I did of the drawings that you're gonna see. I did a similar video to this a couple of weeks ago, which was all about my sketchbook. So this is gonna be a similar kind of one to that. So my email address, if you wanna book in with me for a tattoo, is holly@gravitytattooshop.com and my Instagram name is @holly_astral. I get asked a bunch of comments like, where's the shop located? We are located in Bedfordshire, which is sort of 40 minutes outside of London in the United Kingdom. The shop address, how to get here, how to book in, the other artists that work here, you can find out all of that information by going to gravitytattooshop.com or clicking on the link in the video description underneath this. So here is my book. I'm just clearing some room on my desk because it's quite big and I want to make sure that I can fit the whole thing in to the video. You can see at the corner of the cardboard box that I'm holding my tripod on because I've only got a little tripod. So here is my book. It's a great big photo album from WH Smith with sticky pages inside, which means that I can put in my pictures and move them around. I have this on the coffee table at work, so before you come and get tattooed, when you're waiting, people can sit and look at this. It did originally have all my tattoo drawings in from the last 8 months or so, and a bunch of wanna do pieces at the front. So I would take this with me to conventions so people can see things that I've done and also things that I want to do. And if you look through my list of videos, I did make a video all about conventions and the stuff that I take. But as I've filled up the book, I've ended up getting rid of the sort of wanna do section at the front and switching it out for just more drawings. And now I'm gonna start a new book, which is why I'm doing this video today. So I've got in the front page, this is from one time when I got featured in Skin Deep magazine and I just tore the page out and put it in there. I thought, because then you've got a little portfolio page, you can see what I'm about. So I guess, yeah, I'm gonna try and insert pictures and videos of the tattoos done from the drawings in this book if I can find them. I did do a video similar to this from my sketchbook and it took absolutely forever to fit it all together, so I'm kind of dreading making this video because it is going to take forever to edit it. I do all the editing and everything on my phone and yeah, it's long. So anyway, here we go. So we've got a little fox baby and this went on a thigh and I got to do it all in colour. That was a super fun one. A little space cat here, which we did in dot work, and then a wolf, a sort of magical foresty wolf, which again I did on dot work. These two were on forearms. And then here we go. This is when it gets a bit busier. This is what I was worried that I wouldn't be able to fit the whole of the book in the frame, but I think I can if I prop it up and then you can see a bit better. Okay, so all kinds of stuff. So this was a dot work thigh piece. This was in, I've lost my words. This was a portrait of the client's cat. So that was really fun to do. This one, and these little bits are part of a sleeve that I'm working on all in colour and it's like magical animals. When I'm working on things like this, I tend to draw up the main pieces for the sleeve, and then all little extra bits because I like to piece stuff around and like fill up the area as I'm working. So that's why as we go through this book, you'll see there's like big things and then lots of little bits, because that's just how I like to work. A little otter that I did in memory of a customer's dog with a little bow tie on. Cute. Magic snail, you see? Magic snail, because magic snail. Little sunflower, little bee. Bees are really popular right now, so I get to do a lot of bees, which is pretty fun. I like doing them. Magic seahorse. I'm just trying to push this down because I said this is the book that I take to conventions, so it gets absolutely ragged up. People just like do all kinds of weird stuff like bending the pages around and stuff, so it's all bent. Yep, so we've got a little feather that went on a thigh, and the flowers in it are her wedding flowers. Some peonies here, which were on a sort of inner arm, and I did in dot work. As you'll see as the book goes on, it's very peony heavy, so nearly on every page there is a peony, just because I love doing them. So they tend to be in a lot of my work. I just think they're such lovely flowers to tattoo. So here we've got more peonies, little crystal one, like one with like little Japanese bells. This went on a shoulder when I went and did a guest spot. This was on a forearm and I completed it in colour. This was on a wrist, and this one was in colour too, but she wanted it spacey in the middle, so that was really fun. I did that at Tattoo Tea Party, the convention. Here we've got a little bird, and I have forgotten the name. He's called Ben or Benassi or Benny or something, and he's from an anime called Dramatical Murder. So I'm sure somebody is going to correct me in the comments that I've got the name of it all completely wrong, but that was a really fun one to do. Little white rabbit, which we completed in dot work. Little whale, which was completed in dot work. And then this magpie, we did it kind of spacey. Did that at Tattoo Tea Party. And a little hedgehog here, which was for Poppy in memory of her nan. And these were her nan's favourite flowers. And like the keys to her nan's house, pretty cute. So in here, I put in a feature that I got in Skin Deep magazine one time, so thank you Skin Deep for the article, and I took one of the extra copies that they sent me and just put it in my portfolio so people can read it when they're waiting to get tattooed at the front of the shop. It's a really nice article where we talk about like my journey into tattooing and where I get my inspiration from, and some pictures of my tattoos, so that was a really nice experience to get to do that. So we've got little Yin-Yang bunny rabbits, which I did in black and grey, but more like dot work. And same for this lady here. She was a dot work lady. This bat feels like forever ago that I did it, and it was on the front of a shin, all in colour, and that was a really fun one to get to do. I do always feel so lucky that I have customers that always want such cool, fun stuff. So yeah, I love getting to tattoo animals, especially stuff like that, especially when it's a bit spooky. A little bird here that I did in colour. I'm going to say this is a nuthatch. I'm probably completely wrong, and someone is going to correct me. Every now and again I like to put in a picture of the completed tattoo in my portfolio, because like I said, I take this to conventions so people can see the drawings and then how they actually turn into tattoos. This one was a throat, so it went all the way around, so this is in the middle of her neck, and then these are on the other sides. This is some blackberries from my friend Fiona. We've got big creepy peony cat skull human teeth jellyfish because my customer just said you could just do what you want, and I said, can I do it weird? And she was like, yeah, you can do it weird. So I did it really weird, so that was fun. Some flowers that I did on a lady's legs, and some flowers from this peony sleeve that I did for lovely MJ. We did a whole sleeve of peonies and like little wildflowers and buds and things, and we did her neck as well to match. She's really lovely. She's a tattoo artist too, so that's always slightly terrifying when you've got to tattoo another tattoo artist. Sort of dark, like day and night unicorns from a sleeve that I was working on. And this is my brother-in-law's tummy. Here's the original drawing. You can see I've drawn it in all my red pencil, and then this is the finished tattoo. Another couple of little dot work pieces, and then the tattoos that they turned into. A couple of paintings here, which are ones that I did during my apprenticeship. They're like tattooed space ladies, I think you can see okay. I completed these as paintings, but I never actually got to tattoo them, but I would love to. So if anyone sees these and wants a tattoo, let me know, I would love that. Little owl here for Jamie on his inner bicep. This is the original drawing, and then this is how the actual tattoo turned out. You can see here, this is probably a good example of how crazy my drawings tend to be, because I draw everything in real life. I don't use an iPad, so a lot of my drawings are 700 pieces of paper all stuck together with masking tape. This is an example of that. I think that's like 3 pieces of paper. Angry panda with a pile of human skulls, which is really fun for Simon, and a little space turtle, which was a cover-up, which we did all in dot work, very black. Space cat, and some crystals, which they went along with Space Cat and like made up the whole piece. And then here we've got a little hand tattoo that I did at a convention, and that's the original drawing. So like it was a flash piece because I had flash pieces available at the convention. And then here is a little magical dragon, which I did on a lady who came from America to come and get tattooed by me. So that was real fun. It's kind of amazing and a bit mind-blowing when people travel so far. It's pretty cool. There's MJ's neck, which I was saying before. We did her sleeve, and there's her neck to match. More just flowers. These are all bits where I'll just draw lots of little fillery bits, and then I can sort of pick and choose and fit them on the person nicely. We've got, so that's actually the peony with the bells from the beginning of the book, if you remember. And some peonies with some jewelly buggy beetles, which I did all in black and grey. And I have a feeling I don't actually have a picture of this because it wraps a lot and I couldn't get a good picture, so I'm crossing my fingers that I'm going to have a video of it on my phone to show you. Little succulents here. This is actually, like, this isn't actually this, it's obviously 2 different tattoos. And little bunny rabbit there. And what else? So this is on a thigh, this is on a thigh, and then this is on my lovely friend Livy's calf, and it is her wedding flowers. So this is her wedding bouquet, and at their reception they had all these little real pineapple flower things on all of the tables. So this is sort of in like, I was going to say in memory, but that sounds like not good. What's the word? Like in celebration of her wedding. So I got to do her wedding flowers on her, which was lovely. You can watch a video of me tattooing this in, I think, real time. Can't remember how I did it, on my channel. So go and have a look. Doggy portrait of beautiful doggo. And then some older bits that I did. More flowers. I love getting to do flowers. Portrait of Frida Kahlo that I did while I was on a guest spot, and you can see there the finished tattoo. Loads of bits here. So what have we got? This one was on an ankle, this one ended up on a thigh. These 2 were on a very tough lady, Shawnee's feet. She had both feet done in one day, and I was incredibly impressed. I am booked in to get my feet tattooed soon, and I'm absolutely terrified. This is another part of a sleeve, and this was in black and grey. Portrait of the customer's dog. She has a real cute little doggy. I'm going to say a cockapoo or a cavapoo, I think a cockapoo, and that's a portrait of her in space with her planets. Mermaid and the Diver in Love. And this is part of a sleeve that I'm working on, so this is Sellen's Cats, which we're completing in colour, along with all little blossoms and stuff, just to keep it cute. This one ended up on a thigh. What have we got? All this whole page was all dot work. All of these were completed in dot work. And then this one here, this is on my friend Cara's back. So we blew it up massive, and this is literally the whole of her back. So I'm gonna find a video that I can insert over the top of this because it's rad, and we're colouring it at the moment. So that one is a lot of fun. Kind of animal-y page here. So we've got some, you know, flowers here. I think these are dot worky ones that I ended up doing. Little ramen panda, which I did, and then I was gutted because I never got a good picture of it because the shop where I used to work had real bad dingy lighting, so if it was dark when you finished your tattoo you couldn't get a picture. So my picture of it turned out super yellow, which is such a shame because I was so proud of the tattoo. So I'd love to see that one healed, get a proper picture of it. One based on a Pokemon, which was part of a pair. These two are part of a sleeve that I'm working on for a lovely girl who comes from France to get tattooed by me. And then we've got this one, which went on an ankle with a little crystally magic peach at the bottom. So this one is part of a sleeve. This one is part of a sleeve, not on the same person though. This one is a portrait of my customer James's dog. That's his beautiful dog, Margaret. There's a video on my channel where you can watch me tattooing this. So go and check it out. Little dancing skeleton. These bits are all part of a chest piece that I'm working on my customer Josh. We're not completely finished, but I will post in a picture here of how it looks. And the theme for it is like dark and light. So like dark gun, light gun, and then the flower is like half dark, half light. We've got a couple of first tattoos, and this is one of the first ones that I did when I opened Gravity. I opened my shop, and that was in like the first couple of days. We've got this tattoo that I did here on Elise. Now I posted up a real-time tattoo video where you can watch me tattooing this literally in real time. So we've got a Kingfisher and a I can't remember what bird this is, and even in my other video I said I didn't know. She told me and then I've forgotten again, so I'm really sorry. I don't know my birds, but I know how to make them look cute, and that's what counts. So here we've got part of a sleeve that I'm working on. This is all completed in black and grey. This was a black and grey, like a dot worky piece. And then these guys wrap all the way around my customer's forearm, and they're going to be a big colour piece, but we haven't started colouring it in yet. That's going to be next time. Here we've got some more dot worky peonies. These went on a arm, like sort of above the elbow ditch area, to fill a little gap that was there. Space cat, love a space cat. Little tribal lady, which went on a thigh, I believe, and we did in dot work. And then, oh, we're at the last page. So last page, another piece from a sleeve that I'm working on, all in dot work. This, I don't know if I have a picture of it because it was so hard to get a picture of because it wraps a lot, and it's on a customer who's real small, so it was, yeah, just hard to get a picture. So hopefully I've got one for you. Foot tattoo. And then this is a giraffe. So this is Cassie. She's a zookeeper, and this is a portrait of her giraffe, Savannah, who sadly passed away, and she wanted a tattoo of her in memory. So that was a really fun one to get to do with all the crystals, and like we did all this all in colour. So it was really fun. So I hope you've enjoyed having a look at my book, seeing all my drawings and seeing how they turn into tattoos. As always, if you want to book in with me, the best bet is to email me. So I'm going to put my email address down below. And thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.